Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build, brick by brick, choice by choice. Every morning you have two pains to choose from, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. One weighs ounces, the other weighs tons. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's not something you're born with. It's something you build, brick by brick, choice by choice. Every morning you face two paths, one of discipline and the other of regret. One asks for effort now, the other demands a lifetime of apology later. The difference between the two is small in the moment, but monumental in the result. You see, success doesn't begin with talent, money, or opportunity. It begins with a decision. The decision to do what you said you would do, even when you no longer feel like doing it. That's discipline. Most people wait for motivation to strike before they act, but motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes like the weather. Discipline, however, is steady. It's what keeps you moving when motivation disappears. It's the ability to stand firm when distractions whisper, "Take it easy." Discipline says, "Not today, I have work to do." You build it one action at a time. You build it when you choose the gym instead of the couch, when you open the book instead of scrolling your phone, when you finish what you started even when no one's watching. Every small act of control strengthens your character and makes your will unbreakable. Discipline is self-respect in action. It's telling yourself that you are worthy of commitment. It's keeping promises to yourself as faithfully as you would to others, because if you can't trust your own word, who can you trust? The secret of success is not in the big moments, it's hidden in the quiet ones. Those moments when no one's cheering, when no one notices, when it's just you against your excuses. That's where winners are made. Yes, discipline hurts. Waking up early, pushing through fatigue, staying focused when you're tired, it's uncomfortable. But so is regret, and regret weighs far more. The pain of discipline lasts minutes. The pain of regret lasts a lifetime. Every time you choose discipline, you earn freedom. Freedom from laziness, from chaos, from living below your potential. You become stronger, more confident, more capable of handling life's challenges. Discipline is not punishment, it's power. It's the quiet force that turns ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent. Because small disciplined actions repeated daily create unstoppable momentum. And once that momentum begins, it's hard to stop. Suddenly what was once difficult becomes natural. What once required effort becomes your habit, and your habits shape your destiny. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait to feel ready. Start now, right where you are, with what you have. Build discipline like a muscle. Every day you use it, it grows stronger. And one day you'll look back and realize that the disciplined version of you has created a life others only dream about. That's the power of discipline. That's the difference between wishing for success and earning to it. Discipline doesn't shout. It doesn't brag. It quietly builds the foundation of greatness. Every act of discipline is a vote for your future. So make the choice today, tomorrow, and every day after to stay committed, stay focused, and keep your promises. Because in the end, the disciplined life is not the easy life, it's the better life. And the reward for that life is not just success, it's pride, peace, and the satisfaction of knowing you became everything you were meant to be. Every success story begins with one powerful word, discipline. It's the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments, between who you are and who you can become. Discipline is not a talent or a gift, it's a choice you make every single day. You build it. One decision at a time. When you rise early instead of sleeping in, when you stay focused while the world is distracted, when you keep going after the excitement fades. Each small decision may seem insignificant, but together they shape your destiny. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success stands. Because without it, even the best dreams remain only dreams. Every morning you face two kinds of pain, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. Discipline might feel uncomfortable in the moment. It asks you to do what others won't, to stay longer, to work harder, to keep your word. But regret haunts you. It whispers, you could have done more. Discipline demands effort now, but it gives freedom later. Regret demands nothing now, but it steals your peace forever. So when you wake up tomorrow, ask yourself which pain you'd rather carry. Most people misunderstand discipline. They think it's about restriction or denial, but true discipline is about self-respect. It's keeping your promises to yourself, proving that your word has value. When you say, I will, and then you do, it builds confidence. It strengthens your belief that you can rely on yourself, and that belief is where power begins, because once you trust yourself, you can conquer anything. Discipline is freedom, the freedom to take control of your time, your habits, your mind, and ultimately your future. Discipline doesn't come from motivation. Motivation is temporary, it's emotional. It can be high in the morning and gone by noon. Discipline is different. It's the habit of doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. The athlete doesn't train every day because he's excited. He trains because he's committed. The entrepreneur doesn't work late because it's easy. She works late because her vision demands it. The student doesn't study because it's fun. He studies because he knows his future depends on it. Motivation starts the journey, but discipline keeps you on the road when motivation disappears. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to say, I'll start tomorrow. But discipline doesn't wait for the perfect time. It creates it. Every time you act with discipline, you take one step closer to mastery. You build momentum. You strengthen your focus. And soon, the things that once seemed hard become habits. That's when life begins to change, not overnight, but gradually through repetition, through consistency, through the quiet work no one sees. Discipline is the difference between average and exceptional, between potential and performance. It's what separates those who wish from those who achieve. You may not control every circumstance, but you can always control your discipline. You can choose to show up, to give your best, to keep your word. And when you do that long enough, life will begin to reward you. So start today. Don't wait for the right mood, the right moment, or the right motivation. Start with one small act. Make your bed, read one page, do one workout, complete one task, and do it well. Then do it again tomorrow. Discipline is not built in a day, but every day you practice it, you're building the foundation of greatness. One day, you'll look back and realize that the discipline you built gave you everything you dreamed of, and more. Because discipline doesn't just change what you achieve, it changes who you become. Discipline is the foundation of every great achievement. It's the invisible force that separates the dreamers from the doers, the talkers from the achievers. You see, everyone wants success, but not everyone is willing to do what success demands. Discipline is that demand. It's not about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about choosing progress over comfort, responsibility over excuse, and purpose over distraction. The truth is, success doesn't begin with a big leap. It begins with a single decision, the decision to take control of your actions, your habits, and your mindset. Discipline is not built overnight. It's built in the quiet moments of choice. It's built when you get up after the alarm rings instead of hitting snooze. It's built when you choose to read for growth instead of scrolling for escape. It's built when you keep your promises, not because someone is watching, but because you are watching. Every disciplined act, no matter how small, is a statement to yourself that you are capable, reliable, and determined. And every time you act without discipline, you weaken that belief. Discipline is self-respect in motion. When you practice it, you're telling yourself that your goals matter and your word counts. The reason most people fail is not because they lack potential, it's because they lack consistency. Discipline is the art of doing the right thing even when you don't feel like it. There will be days when motivation disappears, when fatigue sets in, and when excuses sound reasonable. That's when discipline must take over. Discipline says, do it anyway. It doesn't wait for the perfect mood or the perfect moment. It acts, because success doesn't reward the one who waits. It rewards the one who works. Jim Rohn once said, we must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces. It's the short-term discomfort of effort, sacrifice, and self-control. but the pain of regret weighs tons. It's the heavy burden of missed opportunities and unfulfilled potential. When you choose discipline, you're choosing the lighter pain today to avoid the heavier pain tomorrow. That's the smart trade every winner makes. Discipline transforms chaos into order, dreams into results, and potential into power. It teaches you that small daily actions compound into massive long-term success. The person who practices discipline doesn't chase motivation, they create it. Because discipline, once practiced, produces its own energy. It builds confidence, focus, and momentum. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. What once required effort becomes automatic, and what once felt impossible becomes routine. Every act of discipline moves you closer to the life you desire. Every decision to stay focused, every hour spent working on your craft, every moment you resist distraction, these are the silent victories that define your future. You might not see the results immediately, but they are accumulating beneath the surface, preparing to reward your persistence. So don't wait for a new year, a new week, or a new mood to start. Start now. Decide today that you will be the kind of person who keeps their promises, who shows up every day, who gives their best even when no one's watching. Because the truth is, discipline is not just about achieving success. It's about becoming someone worthy of it. And when you live a disciplined life, success doesn't just happen to you, it's inevitable. Discipline is the heartbeat of success. It is the quiet strength behind every great achievement, the unseen force that shapes ordinary people into extraordinary performers. You don't find discipline. You build it through repetition, through effort, through a deep decision that you will no longer be ruled by feelings, but by purpose. Most people wait until they feel ready, but discipline doesn't wait for emotion. It acts regardless of mood. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you'd rather do something else. That's where character is born. That's where success begins. Every day offers you two choices, the easy path or the right path. The easy path brings comfort now, but regret later. The right path brings effort now, but pride later. And that pride, the kind that comes from keeping your promises, from doing your best, is worth every ounce of discomfort. Jim Rohn once said, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. That bridge isn't built in a day. It's built in moments of decision, again and again, until what was once difficult becomes natural. Discipline doesn't just change your actions. It reshapes your identity. You stop saying I can't and start saying I will. Discipline is not punishment, it's empowerment. It's the tool that allows you to take control of your future. Without discipline, dreams remain dreams, beautiful but unreachable. With it, those dreams become plans, and those plans become results. Discipline gives you direction in a distracted world. While others waste hours chasing entertainment, you invest time building yourself. While others look for shortcuts, you're taking the long road, the one that leads to mastery. You begin to realize that success isn't about speed, it's about endurance. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing what matters most and doing it well. The truth is, discipline is not glamorous. It's waking up early when no one notices. It's saying no to temptation when no one's watching. It's repeating the same effort day after day, even when results are invisible. But that's where the transformation happens. You become tougher, sharper, and more focused. The world rewards those who are consistent, not those who are occasionally excellent. And when you commit to discipline, consistency becomes your superpower. Think of every small act of discipline as a seed. You might not see anything at first, but over time, those seeds grow roots. They become habits. Those habits form character, and that character creates destiny. That's how lives are changed, not by grand gestures, but by small, disciplined actions repeated faithfully. You won't always feel motivated, but you don't have to be. You only have to decide that quitting is not an option. Discipline also builds trust. Trust in yourself. Every time you follow through, you prove that you can rely on you. That's the foundation of self-confidence. When you trust yourself, your mind grows quieter, your focus sharper, and your results greater. You stop doubting, start doing, and your life begins to align with your vision. So start today. Don't wait for a perfect time. There isn't one. Start with one disciplined act. Read the book, take the walk, save the money, do the work, then do it again tomorrow. Slowly, discipline becomes who you are, not just what you do. And when that happens, success becomes not a matter of chance, but a matter of time. Because discipline doesn't just lead to success, it creates it. Discipline is the foundation of every meaningful achievement. It is the quiet, steady force that turns dreams into reality and potential into power. Without discipline, even the greatest goals remain out of reach. You can have talent, intelligence, and ambition, but without discipline, they crumble under the weight of inconsistency. Discipline is the art of doing what must be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's choosing purpose over pleasure, responsibility over excuses, and long-term rewards over short-term comfort. It's the difference between living a life of intention and drifting through one of regret. Every morning you face a choice, the easy road or the disciplined one. The easy road is tempting, sleep a little longer, skip the effort, take the shortcut. But that road always ends in frustration. The disciplined road, however, is harder in the beginning, but deeply rewarding in the end. It demands effort now, but offers freedom later. Jim Rohn said it perfectly. We must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. One pain weighs ounces, the other weighs tons. Discipline may sting for a moment, but regret lasts a lifetime. The question is never whether you'll feel pain, it's which pain you're willing to endure. Discipline is built in small, ordinary moments that most people overlook. It's waking up on time when your body wants rest. It's saying no to distractions when your mind craves comfort. It's keeping promises to yourself, no matter how small. Each act of discipline builds trust in yourself. And that trust turns into confidence. The belief that you can rely on your own word. When you can trust yourself, your goals stop being distant wishes. They become promises waiting to be fulfilled. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You don't need to do everything right. You just need to show up every day and give your best. Over time, consistent effort compounds. Small habits grow into powerful routines, and routines create results. The secret of success is not intensity. It's consistency. Ordinary people who stay disciplined often achieve more than talented people who act only when they feel inspired. Because discipline doesn't rely on emotion. It relies on commitment. Think about the greats, the leaders, athletes, artists, and entrepreneurs. What separates them isn't luck, it's relentless discipline. They push through fatigue, through boredom, through fear. They do the work even when the applause fades. Discipline becomes their way of life, and that's what gives them mastery. You see, success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by the person you become through discipline. Discipline also gives you freedom. Freedom from chaos, from guilt, from regret. When you live with discipline, you no longer feel controlled by circumstances. You control them. You don't waste energy making the same decisions every day because your habits already decide for you. You create order out of chaos and peace out of pressure. Discipline doesn't restrict you, it refines you. So start today right where you are. Don't wait for the perfect time because it will never come. The time to begin is now, the place to start is here, and the person to start with is you. Start with one disciplined action, a small commitment done faithfully. Over time, those small acts will transform your mindset, your habits, and your life. Because discipline isn't just about reaching your goals. It's about becoming the kind of person who deserves them. And when you build that kind of discipline, success is no longer a question of if. It's only a matter of when.